Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. When you hear the word Coca-Cola, what comes to your mind? A fizzy drink, a red can, polar bears in Christmas ads, maybe even American culture itself. But what if I told you that this $1 million brand has a dark and chemically active past? Yes, it is true. Coca-Cola, the world's most famous soft drink, was once laced with cocaine. Not a rumor, not an urban legend, a real documented part of its history. Let's go back in time to the late 80s where this strange story begins. Part 1, the birth of Coca-Cola. The year was 1886. A man named John Steve Pemberton, a Confederate veteran turned pharmacist, was on a mission to create a health tonic that could relieve headaches, boost energy, and appeal to the growing temperance movement that was turning people away from alcohol. Pemberton was wounded in the Civil War and had become addicted to morphine. Like many veterans of his time, looking for an alternative, he began experimenting with ingredients from the coca plant. Yes, the same plant that gives us cocaine. He combined coca leaf extract with another exotic stimulant, cola nuts rich in caffeine, add sugar, caramel coloring, and vanilla. The birth of what he called temperance drink, Coca-Cola. And yes, it did exactly what he promised. It gave you energy, helped with pain, and made you feel well. Part 2, cocaine in your cup. Back in the 80s, cocaine wasn't illegal. In fact, it was considered a miracle drug. Doctors prescribed it for fatigue, depression, and toothaches. Sigmund Freud used it and praised it. It was seen as cutting edge medicine. So when Coca-Cola contained cocaine, it wasn't scandal. It was a selling point. Early ads even claimed the drink could cure morphine addiction, headaches, and impotence. It's estimated that each serving of Coca-Cola originally contained around 9 milligrams of cocaine. For reference, modern recreational doses of cocaine typically 20 to 30 per line. So yes, people were getting a real buzz. Part 3, the public turns against cocaine. As the 20th century approached, things began to change. Cocaine's dark side became impossible to ignore. Medical reports started linking into addiction, psychosis, and violent behavior. It became associated with crime and radical panic, particularly in American South. Public sentiment shifted and cocaine went from miracle drug to social menace. Coca-Cola, now growing rapidly in popularity, came under fire in 1903 under growing scrutiny. The company quietly removed the cocaine from its formula, but here's the twist: they didn't stop using coca leaves. Part 4, the secret ingredient still in Coca-Cola. Today, to, to this day, Coca-Cola uses a flavor extract from coca leaves in its recipe. But how do they do that legally? Enter the Stepan Company, a chemical plant in Maywood, New Jersey. It is the only facility in the United States authorized by the DEA to import and process coca leaves. These leaves are imported from Peru and Bolivia under tight security. The cocaine is chemically removed, deionized, and sent to a pharmaceutical company to make legal medicinal cocaine. The leftover leaf extracts that's sold exclusively to Coca-Cola. Yes, the same company that once advertised a buzz now maintains a secret relationship with coca plant that most people have never heard about. Part 5, the mystic of the secret formula. Coca-Cola's recipe is famously secret, locked away in a high security vault in Atlanta. Only a handful of employees and rumored to know the full formula. but it's widely accepted that the flavor profile of Coca-Cola still includes an essence derived from the Coca-Cola leaves. So while cocaine is no longer part of the drink, the plant that started it all still lingers legally and quietly in every sip. It's one of it's one of the only commercial products in the world still connected to the coca plant under special federal permissions. You can't make this stuff up. Part 6, from cocaine to corporate power. Today, Coca-Cola is a multi-billion-dollar empire sold in over 200 countries. The average American drinks more than 38 gallons of soda per year, with Coke as the market leader. But few know that this global icon started as a drug-laced nerve tonic and owes its original success in part to a now illegal substance. It's a story of rebranding, secrecy, and survival, and it reminds us that even the most wholesome seeming product can have a complex, controversial history. So the next time you open a bottle of Coca-Cola, remember you are sipping on a legacy. That's part chemistry, part capitalism, and part controlled substance. It's a reminder that history is full of strange truths. Some were told, some were forgot, and some were never supposed to know. Thank you.